If you think your love life is trash, just have it in mind that my brother came back from abroad, came back from UK to marry a girl. He has been talking over the phone for 6 months. He has been talking with the girl over the phone for 6 months. I think they met on Instagram or so. Maybe they have been talking for 6 months, and my brother wanted to get married. So when he came back, he met the girl. He liked her. They stayed for like 1 month. Till like 1 month. My brother engaged. They got married. They did the trial. They did the white wedding. Everything. Mind you, this girl has a child before. According to her, she said it was like she gave birth when she was younger. So my brother didn't actually had a problem with it because he loved the girl. So fast forward to after the marriage thing, the girl was supposed to travel back with my brother to UK, but like the papers weren't set, everything weren't ready yet. So the girl had to like stay in Owerri and wait for my brothers to like finalize with the paperwork and stuff. The girl said she didn't want to stay in Owerri. She said she wanted to stay in Abuja. My brother was like, why? She was like, no, she wanted to change environment and stuff like that. My brother said, what of your school? She said, anything can be sorted out in this Nigeria and stuff. So my brother was like, sure, no problem. So that was how she located to Abuja. Now, this girl learned tailoring work. My brother opened a shop for her. She wasn't really perfect in her tailoring work. She went for upgrade, but she wasn't really doing well. But they just had to put a professional tailor for her in the shop. Now she just come to the shop, sit, or maybe learn from the professional tailor they got from her. Then the professional tailor is one just taking the orders and doing stuff like that. Doing stuff like that. My brother was taking care of her, taking care of her child as well. So my brother stayed with her for like 2 months before he traveled back to UK to process the paper and all. Then this girl now, when my brother traveled, this girl now invites her ex-boyfriend. Mind you, this is her ex-boyfriend, not like a recent ex-boyfriend. This is her ex-boyfriend, like her ex-boyfriend she had when she was in her secondary school. Like when they were in secondary school, that was when she started dating this boy. This boy is a very popular person in this Owerri that like runs errands for all the bigger boys in this Owerri, like all the ballers. He's like calls all these ballers my boss, and they call him my boy. Do you understand? So like the boy is quite popular, very, very popular. But we're not mentioning names, period. So now this girl now books this boy's flight, through and flow, spoils the boy, buy him things, buy him clothes, sends him money, frequent money, you know, taking care of the boy because the boy is broke, he doesn't even have anything. Now, so one of these days, my brother's friend came back, then with a baller. Now the boy is a baller, so he was chilling with his fellow ballers. Now they were just like, they went for outing, and that boy was in the midst with his friends. He came with his friends too. So one of his friends brought up a topic and was like, boy, in Kigaga Abuja 247 these days. He na gakwa na Abuja na adem. You know, update him mega na Abuja. Gaga's Abuja na ade one fresh again. Do you understand? So the boy was like, no, not no way they can like that though. So when you mother need, you know, the girl named Mary Henny no chorona, Ubuna, no this up for anything safe. Na whole no chorona, and the girl named Mary this and that and that, blah, blah, blah. So you know, as boys they do that, they were like, okay, bring with a picture on in car, no, you know, they were not saying bad things about the girl. I started to bring the video. So my brother's friend were there too. So when they brought out the picture, I think the thing went around, and when my brother's friend saw it, was like, are you sure it's this person? And the boy was bragging, I'm one read this girl, it's on a boy, put your call, video call, now he called the girl. What he saved the girl's number was my Mugu spender. Now he called the girl. Hi baby, hi. That my brother's friend like was screen recording everything. So he didn't tell them at first why he was screen recording. Then later when he hung up the call, he was like, are you aware that this person now is my friend's wife? The boy was shocked and was like, he's sorry that he didn't know that he was on his own, blah 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 blah. He was saying that he was on his own. He didn't know that this is his wife, that he was on his own, and this woman approached her and offered her big things, and like it's not really his fault. So fast forward to that, my friend called my brother's friend called him and was like, Afa, nah, one small boy, and I called the boy's name. Like, this boy is very popular. So immediately he called the boy's name. Shame first catch my brother like this, was like, what the fuck? So the girl, he didn't call the wife at first. So the boy, when they called the name, he was like, this name is very, very familiar. So when he went to the transaction history between him and his wife, he found out that he has been sending this boy money. And whenever he asks his wife, why AJ married this boy transferred so much, the boy would be like, the woman would be like, baby, this is the person that is helping me to handle my school things in school now, exams, textbook and everything. This is the reason why we have been sending him this money, because he handles school things and stuff. Even there was one time they sent this boy 1 million naira, and when they asked about the money, when my brother asked the woman, his wife, about the money, the woman said the money was used for a burial, that the boy was doing a burial, so she decided to donate money because the boy lost his mom. That was what the boy said, that the boy lost his mom, so they donated the 1 million naira to him. So now, when my brother heard all this thing, he was so shameful. He didn't even tell us. He just called him. He didn't tell us, if I remember. He just called his wife and was like, look at what's happened, this and that and that. The wife, she didn't even deny it. She was like, so my brother was like, before he comes back, I think he was supposed to come back in 2 weeks time. He was like, before I come back, just pack your things and leave my house. This girl sold everything in that house, including the trim slippers, every fucking thing in that house, and she went AWOL with the boyfriend, the ex. Up to this date, we haven't seen the wife, no, the sugar boy. Bye.